All right, so March 18th, 2025. Looks like another whirlwind day in the AI world. Lots to unpack, huh?
Yeah, you weren't kidding about that mountain of news.
Let's dive in. Where do you want to start?
Mistral Small 3.1. Everyone's talking about it, and for a good reason.
Small is kind of deceptive, though, isn't it?
Totally. It's this multimodal, multilingual model, which is pretty rare to see, especially in a compact package like this.
Multimodal, A&D, multilingual. So it's understanding images, text, different languages all at once.
Yep, exactly. Think about it, an AI that can describe a picture to you in your native language or take your text prompt and generate an image to match.
Whoa. That's a game changer for accessibility, right?
Huge. And Mistral's releasing it under the Apache 2.0 license, so it's open source. Developers can really run wild with this one.
I love that. Openness in AI is so important. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Cohere's Command A model is making waves too. Top 3 on the ERNIE leaderboard now, right?
Yeah, it's climbing fast. Command A is a beast. 111B parameters, open weight, a massive 256K context window, double what Mistral's got.
It can process so much information at once, it's practically reading entire books in a single thought.
It's mind-blowing. But there's a twist. Cohere's saying no fine-tuning on their platform yet.
Interesting. So they're holding something back, maybe some super advanced fine-tuning features, or they're trying to make extra sure it's used responsibly.
Could be either one or something else entirely. Only time will tell.
Speaking of interesting moves, Baidu's announcement of ERNIE X1 caught my eye.
Yes. Baidu is going for cost-effectiveness here. They're claiming ERNIE X1 can match DeepSeek R1's performance, but at half the price.
And they're making ERNIE Bot free for individual users. Pretty bold.
Yeah, it seems like they're aiming to democratize AI access, at least within China. The reasoning model's limited to there for now, though.
Makes you wonder what their long game is. Global domination? Or are they happy sticking to the Chinese market?
We'll have to see. Now, Smaldicling. This one's all about efficiency.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It's an OCR model, optical character recognition. Basically, it lets computers read text from images. And this one, blazing fast, can read a whole document in a third of a second.
Seriously? Faster than I can blink.
And it does it all using less than a gigabyte of VRAM. That's crazy efficient, even for massive models. And this one's small.
So how'd they pull that off?
It's built on small VLM, trained on tons of pages and transcriptions. Shows you how far researchers are pushing to make AI more accessible.
Making it work in everyday life, even on devices that aren't super powerful.
Exactly. Now, we got to talk about DeepMind. Dimas Hassabis, their CEO, is making headlines again with his AGI predictions.
5 to 10 years, that's his latest timeline for artificial general intelligence, right?
Yep. He said similar things before, of course, but this time feels different. He's shifted away from that earlier prediction of AGI by next year.
Makes you wonder what's changed their thinking. But this always sparks debate, doesn't it? Some people terrified of AGI, others can't wait.
It's one of those topics that really gets people thinking about the future. What happens when machines are as smart as humans? Or even smarter?
No easy answers there. And then there's OpenAI. They've thrown a bit of a curveball with their latest request.
Yeah, the copyrighted content thing. They want to use it to train their models, which is a touchy subject.
Totally. I get why they want it. I mean, training AI models takes a ton of data. But then you've got the artists, the creators. Their rights are on the line.
It's a tricky balance.
Yeah.
How do you fuel AI development without stepping on intellectual property rights?
It's a huge debate, and it's not going away anytime soon.
Definitely not. This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? Like, what does it even mean to be an AI master these days?
Yeah, that whole idea of mastery. It's getting more complex, isn't it?
Definitely. Used to be, you mastered a skill, you were the expert, but now...
Now the AI is doing so much of the heavy lifting.
Right. So
Yeah.
is it enough to just know how to use the tools, or do you need, I don't know, a deeper understanding?
Is it really mastery if you're just prompting the AI?
That's the question.
Mm.
And it's not just about coding either. We're seeing this in art, music, writing.
Like those AI music generators. Pop in a few keywords, boom, you've got a catchy tune. But did you actually compose it?
It's blurring the lines, for sure. And honestly, it's kind of scary for a lot of people. If AI can code, write, make art.
What happens to all the human experts?
Exactly. Are those skills becoming obsolete? Or are they evolving into something new?
It's a big question, and I don't think anyone has a clear answer yet.
No, but it's a conversation we need to be having.
Absolutely. Okay, on a slightly less existential note, It seems some of these fancy AI tools are hitting a few snags, too.
Oh, yeah. Even in the world of AI, there are going to be bumps in the road.
Like Cursor, remember that AI-powered IDE? It was supposed to revolutionize coding?
Yeah, and then people started running into all these performance issues. Lag, crashes.
Mhm.
Not exactly the smooth experience everyone was expecting.
And now you've got folks jumping ship to Windsurf, another AI coding platform. Shows you how competitive this space is.
They're wild. What's hot today might be yesterday's news tomorrow.
Uh,
Got to keep innovating.
Even the giants aren't immune. Heard about Google's Gemma 3?
Yeah. The licensing issue. They can't integrate it into GPT-4, all that big open source project.
Seems like a missed opportunity for everyone involved.
Definitely. Highlights the whole tricky relationship between open source and, proprietary stuff in the AI world.
Two different philosophies, constantly pushing and pulling on each other. It's shaping the whole landscape.
It's fascinating to watch. It's a lot to process, right? So much
Mhm.
happening so fast. What really sticks with you from all this news?
I think it's the accessibility. Like, we're seeing these super powerful AI tools becoming available to, well, practically everyone, not just big companies and research labs anymore.
That's huge. It's exciting, but also a little daunting, right? I mean, more power means more responsibility.
Yeah, definitely. It feels like we're at a turning point. We really need to be thinking about the ethical implications now before things go too far.
Couldn't agree more. And it's funny, with all this talk about AI becoming so powerful, it seems like human intuition, that gut feeling, it's almost becoming more important.
Intuition, how so?
Well, think about it. We've got tools that can code without knowing how to code, write music without knowing music theory.
Hmm.
It's like we're moving beyond pure logic.
So you're saying even as AI gets more advanced, our human quirks, the things AI can't replicate, those become even more valuable.
Exactly. Our ability to connect the dots, to see the bigger picture, to feel our way through a problem, those are the things that will set us apart.
That's kind of reassuring, actually. Makes me feel a little less like we're all about to be replaced by robots.
Me too.
Eh,
But honestly, who knows what the future holds, right? Maybe the robots will surprise us.
maybe they will. All right, well, thanks for diving into all this with me. It's been a lot to absorb, but super interesting.
Likewise, always a pleasure to chat AI with you.
And to everyone listening, thanks for tuning in to the deep dive. We'll catch you next time.